Hello everyone, it's Winona the Left-Handed Beater. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. This is a little bit of a different video for me for this channel. I'm using some of my paper crafting skills and trying to bring them into the jewelry side. So I got these charms from BeeBeeCraft, and they're all in silver. And I don't use silver a lot, and silver's, I guess I do wear silver a fair amount, but I don't want this silver because for the beads that I got from BeeBeeCraft, I want more warmer tones. So one thing I know works and the other one I don't know, but I was cleaning out some drawers the other day and found it and thought, oh, I gotta try it. It'll be cool if it works. So one thing that I know works is alcohol inks. So I've grabbed a few different alcohol inks that I'm going to use. I don't want my metal to look all one color. I want it to look a little bit varied. Oh, see my new ring? Excuse me. I was at the Crystal and Rock show a couple of days ago. I guess on the weekend it was. And I picked this. This is rutilated quartz. And if you look closely, you can see the gold go through it right there. But I wanted something bigger for my finger. This is totally sidetrack. But oh, it's okay now. My fingers are swollen. I've been eating some nuts, but sometimes it's so loose that I'm worried I'm going to lose it. So I don't know what. I was thinking maybe some medical tape, to wrap some medical tape in here to hold it. But anyway, that's beside the point. I could turn this gold and coppery if I wanted to too. That's a good idea. Anyway, I picked out some colors that from what I have, and these are really old. I've had these for years, probably about 10 years. These are by Tim Holtz, and they're Adirondack brand, and this is alcohol ink in rust color. This is butterscotch, which is a mustardy yellowish color. Copper, I like to use copper, and latte. Now, if you get this on your hands, it'll stay in your hands, but after a few washings, it washes out. I never wear gloves for anything. And then I've got the pearl mixative, which I like to add to it. Adds a little bit of shimmer to it. So believe it or not, I'm going to use all of these to color my metal. And I've got the alcohol blending solution. You can get cool effects. If you had a bigger piece of metal, you could drop drops of this, and it would be really cool looking. But I don't know if any of this metal is thick enough. We could try it on one of these and see what happens. But I'm going to use all of those, and I'm going to use a blending block. I just want something that I can attach a piece of felt to. And I'm not using my jewelry mat. I'm using a silicone mat from Close to My Heart. I used to sell Close to My Heart. And that's what we're going to do for now. We're just going to do a bit of blending. So I'm just going to shake these all up because they haven't been used, especially this fixatives with the ball in, because they haven't been used for many, many years. And thanks to Faye for mentioning to me about coloring them different colors. I hadn't even thought of that until she mentioned it. Okay, so I'm going to line them up. This is the easiest way for a person like me to do it. I'm going to take my lid and put it behind it so I don't get them mixed up. But I also have them, oh, that's really crusty. I have them available to use if I want to add a bit more of one color. So I'm just going to put a drop here and there of each color. Oopsie, I got some on me. There's no rhyme or reason to where I'm putting the colors. And then I want a little bit of copper here and there. And then I want this little pearl, and it's just going to add a little pearlescent shimmer, if I can get any out. No, I think it's time to buy some more. Okay, let's work on this one first. And I don't think it matters what side. And this is how easy it is. Let's zoom in. Okay, just go like this. That's how easy it is. We'll let that dry, and it takes seconds to dry. Let's scoop this up here. And then I'll add some more down here. Scoot it over. Give that a second to dry. I want to work on one of these too, one of these crosses, so I'm just gonna very much more butterscotchy than anything is coming out. I'll show those to the side. Now the nice thing, with alcohol inks is that you can turn them over. They dry very quickly. I'm going to turn that over. Probably should start from the back. That way there you're turning it over to the front, and the back is the one that might get messed up. But you can't mess it up. Here I want to add some more of this dark color. You can make a mess, but you can't mess it up. We'll shove those to the side. Wipe it up. This one's taking a little bit to dry. I'm going to give it a dash with my heat gun, so close your ears. It's going to be loud. Okay, that's dry. Now I could also dry it now while it's here. Ooh, this heat gun hasn't been used for a long time. You can smell the dust on it. And now, if I want to clean this mat, all I need to do is put a little bit of mixative on here, the blending solution. And that'll allow me to clean this up. There we go. Let's add some more copper. I want this to be more coppery. And I keep knocking everything over, and I've mixed up my lids, and the copper, because it's a mixative, it seems to want to lift the previous color off, and I don't like that. So I'm going to go back to my dark brown. You can also put a few drops in a little bag. Well, let's do that, because it's not getting as dark as I want it. Let's put it in here, and let's put a few drops in there. Just a squirt and a squirt of that. I'm a messy crafter. Okay, and then we'll just move that around. You can use this to color any kind of jewelry that you want. My bag had a hole in it. I don't care. Brought my tweezers over. And there we go. We've got quite a cool colored thing. I need to put this in the garbage before it gets everywhere. And I still want it darker. I'm going to try a new pad and see if it's because of the copper is a mixative, and I think it's reacting funny to the metal. So let's see what happens if we just put some color on. Oopsie. That's better. So I guess the copper is a no-go on this metal at least. There, that's perfect. Let's do this one a bit more. Okay, we'll put the lids on these. And that's as easy as it is. Maybe if we have time, I'll do some in some, well, what the heck, let's just do it in some different colors. Let's try some cooler tones. Some blues and some greens. I don't have a whole lot of colors in these, but I do have some. So we'll just slide this over for it to dry. And I'll wipe up what I can, and the rest I'll clean later. So here's my box. Let's see. I've got pool, stream, let's do cranberry, and let's find a green. Let's do citrus. Let's see what these look like. I have no idea what they're going to look like. I didn't shake these. It's not as important to shake the alcohol inks themselves as it is to shake the mixatives. And we'll put a clean pad on here. You can just go off on a tangent with this and just go crazy. Okay, what one should we do next? We haven't done this one. So again, I'm just gonna drop a little bit on. If you have glossy photo paper, you can do really cool pictures with alcohol inks. Oh, look at that. The camera's not picking it up as nice as it looks. Let's lift it up. Isn't that gorgeous? That's it, it's done. You can do the back if you want. There's the back. I gotta get the light out. And there's the front. Isn't that cool? I may use that in a piece of jewelry here. Okay, so that's one way to do it, and that's the simplest way for me, I feel, is to just use your alcohol inks. You only need a couple of colors, but I'm finding, I don't know if my mixatives, my copper and my pearl are so old that they're reacting, or if they just don't work well with metal. So what I want to do before I start though is I want to do the back of one of these, because I want to do something on the front, and I don't want the back to be just silver. Okay. So I'm going to put these away, and I'll be right back, and oops, you didn't see that, and we'll start again. Okay, one thing I should mention is that they're going to feel tacky for a while. That'll go away after a while. But look at this. I accidentally squeezed my paper together with that. That is so cool. I'm saving that for one of my, one of my paper crafting projects. That'll look awesome. And then when the process, I got it all over my hands, and I made a mess. Okay. This I haven't done before, and I'm not sure if it's going to work, but we'll find out together. I guess if it doesn't work, I'll never post this video. What you need is you need a watermark stamp pad, like Versamark. It's kind of sticky. It doesn't put any color on it, just makes it sticky. You'll need tweezers to hold your piece. You'll need ultra thick embossing enamel, and I've got gold and I've got black. I thought I had a coppery color, but I guess I've got gold. So we're going to see if we can turn this into gold. I'm not sure if it's going to work. Oh, I need a piece of paper. Just give me a second. It's been so long since I've done any of these crafts that I can't even remember how to do them. Okay, so we're going to put a piece of paper down. We'll get these out of the way. This is the one I want to do. And the back is fine. I've just taken the hint of silver away, which is exactly what I wanted to do. So now you need a heat gun. A hairdryer won't work. It doesn't get hot enough. Oh, I want to use my old one. There we go. This one's got glitter on it and everything. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put embossing enamel on, and I shouldn't have done it that way because I don't want it to stick to the paper. Okay, and then we're going to take this and we're going to pour some on. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put this to the side. We're going to have to do this more than once, I'm sure, but I just want that to go away. And put the lid on it because you don't want to mess it up. And turn your heat gun on. I'm sorry, I don't know how to take the noise out. If I can, I will. If I can't, plug your ears. Bossed shirt and pants. Oh my goodness. I should have wore a I should have wore an apron. I sent this flying through the air. It landed on my blouse. Darn it. And my pants. And chances are it will not come out. But it was working wonderfully. This is hot. What I'm doing now is I'm using my tweezer and I'm just pushing this into there. One coat would have been enough had I not sent it flying through the air. Sorry. Hey, but this is real. This is me trying to craft. It was working wonderfully though. I just was thinking I could smooth it out a bit more and I should have left it. Now make sure you put it on your embossing enamel because you don't want it to start to melt when you've got the heat near it or send it flying through the air. And again. Okay, you have to be careful when you put it down on the paper like that you don't burn the paper. And it's going to take a few minutes to dry. I'm going to push it off to the side. That's the excess that settled down. That's like the stuff that's on my pants now. Oh, and I like this top too. Well, that'll teach me to craft like this without having protective clothing on. Oh, I see this one's filled in a bit. And then we'll just heat it up again. Oh, okay. So now I'm going to put a little bit. Oh no, it's filling in. It's flowing in there. So I don't know if that's so much of a success because I can see it's filled in those holes and I don't know if I can get it out. Okay, we'll try heating it again. No, I don't think I'm going to be successful at this one here because it wants to fill in those holes. So I don't know if I really call that a success. Let's try another one. Let's try this one here. But this time, let's use the black ultra thick embossing enamel. This may work better with just regular embossing enamel and not the ultra thick. But you don't know if you don't try, right? And I know you can use rub and buff and that. I just thought I would try something different. Okay, I'm going to slide this one off. Yikes. Okay. Find where that. Okay, we're going to heat it again. And there we go. I kind of like it like that. It's not quite all black. It's got little pieces of silver in there, but you can go on and add another layer if you want it to be all black. I want to do something with this one though. I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy at all. And I don't know if I need to bring out my alcohol inks or not. Okay, I'm going to do something with this, and I'm just going to see if there's enough ink on this pad still that I can go in and color it. Yes, there is, and I like this much better. So what I've done is I've gone in and I've colored it with alcohol ink on top, and I like that much better. So I don't know if this is a really good way of doing it or not. I just thought I would try it and share it with you as I did. But there we've got our alcohol inked ones. I think this is my favorite, and this one here. And then we've got the other charm that we did with the alcohol ink. I think you could do another coat of the black on here, and I think it would be fine, but I kind of like it like that. And I think if you just did regular gold embossing powder, not the ultra thick, like this is ultra thick, this is really cool stuff. But I think if we just did regular, it would turn out better. But I think it's fine. Like, I think it's almost kind of gothic. It looks really old. And we've lost a few of our little holes in there, but I think that's fine. And there's the back, which again, we can go in with our alcohol ink and make that a bit better too. So a little bit different video. I hope you like it. I struggled along the way with it with you too, but this one's incredible. And I don't know, the still pictures will show the colors better. I don't know why there's a glare on the camera today, because I have no more lights on than I normally have on. Maybe it's this matte that's reflecting. And the nice thing about this matte is I can take it and I can wash it down now and I'll be fine. It's not on my desk, it's not on my table. And while I was videoing, I had a crash, and that was all my gemstones. When I put the alcohol ink up, I knocked them over, so I guess I got some cleaning to do. Anyway, look for this for sure, and probably this, maybe this in a piece of jewelry in the future here. I wish you lots of love and happiness until we meet again. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.